Good morning, everybody. It is day 19 on the Colorado Trail. Big Texas Cinnamon Roll time. We are just a few miles from finishing up the last section of the Collegiate West loop. Beautiful, tough section. It's really smoky out this morning. I'll pan around so I can show you. But should be a beautiful day. Shouldn't be too hard either. There's a little uphill, but mostly downhill. See you on the trail. We are finally moving. It's 9 a.m. We pushed so hard the last 3 days, we decided to have an easy morning. Boy, was that nice. Now, first order of the day is find water. We each have about a liter, and we have at least 4 miles till water. Decent chance we've got 6. And with the intersection of the Fusus Creek Trail, we have completed Section 5 of the Collegiate West and wrapped up all the Collegiate West side of the loop. So here's our water source. I'm going to go with no. Not so much. What do you say, Lion? What's the app tell us?
There's another one in 2.5 miles, and it says a pipe spring has very cold water, so I hope we can find something.
Look what we have here. That's flowing water. Coming out of a little teeny pipe spring. Oh, it's good to have water. It's one of those things you don't take for granted out here.
So we are in the last water source we can find today, because the next one doesn't have any water and the other one is in 5.9 miles. It also doesn't have any water.
So how far till the next one that definitely has water?
12.8 miles.
So after you get out of the Collegiate West, it's noticeably drier on the trail. There's still a lot of trees down here, but just the whole forest is drier. However, quite a few peals of thunder off in the distance, so hopefully we'll get some rain here. I know the next few sections are very dry. We just cameled up and filled up all our water almost to capacity, so I have about 4 liters apiece now. Didn't flip the water bladder, didn't see the need to do that, but there's a potential for up to 12 miles with no water. We'd rather not run out. We just walked through the Marshall Pass parking lot. That gives us 7.4 miles for the day. Some kind of old mining structure or something built out of heavy timbers here. What's up, Lion?
I feel so heavy right now.
Why do you feel heavy?
We have 4 liters of water right now.
Yeah, each. That'll do it. Oh, these are ripe. Oh, I do like raspberries. You can just see the beginnings of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. That's a beautiful mountain range, very rugged. They're only about a dozen miles wide, but they extend all the way to the New Mexico border from about Salida. And we are finally getting some raindrops too. It's been really dry the last couple days. Look at these beautiful views. There's the Silver Creek Trail. Supposed to be some good camping down there and maybe a little bit of water. We've done about 11.5 miles, so we're going to do another probably 4 or 5 yet today. Keep going trucking. We are slowly coming to the end of the Saywatch Range. We walk beneath the shadow of Mount Urey most of the day. To the southwest, the land drops down, and a few days we'll be in the San Juan Mountains. Good morning, everybody. It is day 20 on the Colorado Trail. It finally rained last night. We had some cyclists come through about 10 o'clock with their bright lights on. That was kind of funny. I guess they like to ride while it's cool, and it was nice and cool last night in the rain. Well, sun's trying to peek out of the clouds. Well, this hill's fun to go down in the morning. So we're on section 16 today. There's Mount Ure with a few clouds gracing the top. Pretty good views. This is so weird. This is like the gallery of misshapen trees. These are all lodgepole pines that are supposed to be pretty much straight as an arrow. And they are all twisted and knotted and misshapen in every shape imaginable. This would make lousy lodgepoles. I was hoping to get a little bit more sunshine today. It's starting to look more and more like a long duration rain event is going to happen. Clouds are gradually thickening. I don't mind the rain, we're actually pretty well prepared for it. But I do need some sunshine so that I can keep all our batteries charged. So I can keep the cameras rolling, keep showing you guys this amazing trail. So cross your fingers we get a little sun around lunchtime. Pull the charger out, we'll make stuff happen. There's a little family of young marmots that are playing in this house, and they are so cute. They're wrestling. Well, the sun is trying to make an appearance. There's a little bit of blue sky. Clouds are breaking up. Well, I think we have some hope for a pretty nice afternoon. So we're out here drying the tent, having some lunch, putting some sunscreen on, and I hear this funny noise. I'm like, that sounds just like an elk, but you know, we haven't seen an elk in 20 days, so I figured, it's just a gray jay making funny noises. Nope, sure shooting. 2 elk. How about that? So this was our lunch spot. Absolutely beautiful. That's Mount Ure off in the distance. It's just a skosh under 14,000 feet. It dominates the skyline for many, many miles. We dried our tent, charged our solar battery up a little bit, had mashed potatoes with Fritos and salmon. I know it sounds gross, but trust me, as a hiker, that's good stuff. The weather's a bit goofy, real windy. When the sun comes out, it's blazing hot. When it goes behind the clouds, it's absolutely freezing right now. Even in early August, the area around Sargent's Mesa has lots of wildflowers. Really pretty up here. Look what Lion found. Wild strawberries, Fragaria ovalis. I have looked for years and never found them actually with berries. This is exciting. Look at all these, oh my gosh. It is August 3rd. Apparently that is the right day to find strawberries. All right, Lion, you found them, so you get to try first. So,
This is something else, oh my god.
they're so sweet. Well, Lion and I just decided to skip Lake Baldy and keep on hiking, even though that's already 16 miles for the day. That's about 7 o'clock in the evening. Now it's 7:30. We're going to keep pushing and getting closer to 20. There's a long ways till the next water stop, but we're pretty confident we can find some. Beautiful sunset. It's really cool out. It's already in the 40s, I would say. Probably frost again tonight, I'm guessing, up here. And in the distance, to our left, there they are. San Juan Mountains. Got a long ways to go. Good morning, everyone. It was a cold, icy night last night. Definitely in the 20s. There was a hard freeze. That would be ice and frost all over the tent. Beautiful night, though. I took a couple photos I'll show you here in a sec. Here's the view at the front door of our tent. It was so pretty last night. We heard elk this morning, then saw 3 big bucks roll by, 3 deer, first thing this morning. Good morning, Lion.
Good morning, Ryan.
It's day 21. We've been on the trail 3 weeks.
Oh my god.
I think you need to call your mom here in a few minutes, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Isn't there a place we have service here pretty soon?
Yeah, we have service like 0.2 miles down there.
And how do we know about that?
Because you had nosebleed there yesterday?
Yeah, I had one heck of a nosebleed. It bled for 25 minutes straight. Oh well. Well, I'm going to try not to bleed, but you can still go call your mom. How's that?
Perfect.
Let's go do some miles.
Okay, let's go.
Look at those 3 big bucks looking at us. Yeah, finally get some views on the trail this morning. Really starting to open up to the west and the south. We're a couple miles into segment 17, time for a badly needed water and solar stop. Got a little solar yesterday over lunch, but not a whole lot. Getting pretty low on water today. There's not a lot of sources, so we're real happy to find this one. I'd like to thank whoever modified this creek so it's easier to fill a water bladder too. They put this little pointed rock on it, so that just instead of flowing down the hillside, it kind of goes off the edge and it's like filling up with a faucet. So after our break at Razor Creek, for the first time in I don't know how many days, the trail is smooth. It's pretty level too. It's been really rough single track, a lot of motorcycle and bike tire, I guess you'd call it damage, but you know, everybody wears the trail in their own way, but this trail is just a piece of cake to hike, so we're flying. We consistently average with stops 1.5 miles an hour. This is smooth enough you could probably go double. Boy, does it feel good to move. Well, look what we found. A raspberry patch. And we love raspberries. I see you, lion.
Yay.
Busted.
Busted.
Nice. Bye. Taking a break, listening to the thunder. All right, Lion and I are waiting for our lunch to rehydrate, and we're talking boots. You've had pretty good luck with your feet, haven't you?
Yeah, I did.
How are your boots faring?
So they're really comfortable, but they're falling apart. Yeah.
Oh boy, that whole thing's
You
coming
see
off.
it? Yep, it's coming off.
Oh wow, so the outer's coming off of the sole,
Yep.
and the outer sole is coming off of the midsole too.
Yeah, the sole is coming out too. The stitching is also falling apart. Look at that.
Let's see. Oh yeah,
Yep.
it's just starting to come unstitched, huh? It's not torn, it's just unstitched.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, that's not good.
Nope.
So we have another 200 and some odd miles to go.
So this is my other foot, and I have the same problem here. Look at that.
Yep, just coming apart.
No.
How's the sole itself?
Well,
Sole looks pretty good.
yeah, it's pretty good. Still comfortable.
So what are you doing about the boots?
So my brother bought a new pair of the same boots and shipped them to Lake City.
This is a really beautiful meadow for multiple reasons. The views are good, fresh air, nice breeze. But if I look down, we've gone 300 miles. Yeah. Oh, look at you all smiles. That's a well-earned little rest.
Yay!
Not gonna lie, that's pretty good stuff. 300 miles. 200 left to go.
Hi, Ryan.
Hi, Lion. 300 miles. There she is.
Yay!
Nice job, girl.
Thank you.
How's
Nice
it feel?
Feels great.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm a little sore.
Oh well. I'm a little tired and I have a sore back, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
Right on.
So how do you feel about 300th mile?
Pretty freaking awesome. Explains why my feet are kind of sore.
Oh, do you have any blisters?
I got 3. 2 medium-sized ones and 1 big one. The big one doesn't hurt. It's healing. The 2 little ones really hurt. But not bad enough that it affects how we walk. It's just mostly bad in the morning when you first put your boots on. That's not fun.
Sorry to hear that. So how many miles do we have left?
Got about 200 miles left. We're gonna make a little side trip up to the Vestal Basin here next week. It'll be gorgeous. And we'll show you all the good stuff up there.
Yay.
So these are the headwaters of Luzon Creek. We could definitely get water here, but it's supposed to be a lot better about a mile, mile and a quarter down the trail. So let's see how that water flow is. Well, looks like we made it to Colorado Highway 114. It's mile 12 for us today. Looks like we take a short jaunt to the right on the road as part of the trail, actually. Well, it looks like we might get our first San Juan Mountain thunderstorm. The sky's getting dark. It's just after 6 o'clock. And that's what's coming. Thunderstorm and a rainbow to finish off day 21. Not bad. Good night, everyone. Day 22. 3 days till Lake City. We do 20 miles today, 17 tomorrow, and 14 the day after that.
Nice.
Hitch a ride. Go get some restaurant food. Gonna be a nice sunny morning this morning. I think we're gonna shoot for 20 miles. Man, we've been hiking a long time. 22 days. Such a lovely forest we're walking through this morning. There's all different kinds of trees. The aspen I've already shown you. There's lodgepole pine, ponderosa pine. Not far back there are bristlecone pines. There's been a few limber pines. There's some spruce. There's some fir trees. All kinds of wonderful trees. Just a beautiful forest. Also discovered a couple of funny things. I run a lot warmer than Lion. I'm wearing a still damp from yesterday t-shirt. She's wearing a puffy jacket, leggings, a hat, gloves, and she's not any too warm. So I'm good in the mornings, but in the afternoons, I'm just soaked. Well, this is interesting. It's only 8:10 in the morning, and there's already a thunderstorm off in the distance, and you can hear distant peals of thunder. It is hailing at 9 in the morning. Wonderful. So we've been hiking down this really pretty valley, and we got a little bit of water, not a ton, maybe 3 quarts or so. And there's a stream. And Lion checked her phone to check the app to see where the next water is. And what's the next water source look like?
The next water source with water is in 12 miles, unfortunately. So this is our water source, I guess.
All right, I can live with that. Of course, I suppose I could do without all the mosquitoes and the cow poo. But there is actually some clean water coming into this mess. That doesn't look so bad. Comes the rain. Yep. Now put the camera away. That was a fun thunderstorm and hailstorm and windstorm. And we're a little dirty. I'm pretty sure I can't wear that in the sleeping bag. So hopefully we find some water to wash up. So that was our thunderstorm right there. That was fun. There's another one off to its left. Big, beautiful thunderstorms over this wide open rangeland. Pretty exposed out here, but it sure is beautiful. Oh look, there's another one up ahead. Fancy that. This is what the weather's been like all day. Sunshine, then thunderstorms. Towards the end of segment 19, you get a good view of San Luis Peak, Colorado's most remote and isolated 14er. Well, we have about another mile and a half till the wilderness border. That would put us at 21 miles for the day. I'd call that a pretty good day. Certainly a beautiful day.
Oh my god, that's hard.
Yeah, you got it. Nice job. That was fun. Good morning, Lion. Day 23.
Good morning, Ryan.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a breakfast of champions right there. Whew. Morning, everybody. It was a chilly night last night. The stars were the best I've ever seen in my entire life. They're better than the deserts of Moab, better than an island in the Pacific. They are amazing here. And the cool thing is the Milky Way went from one side all the way to the other of the canyon, so you could see the entire corner of our galaxy. It was super cool. We are only 30 trail miles away from the road to Lake City, so sometime tomorrow early afternoon we should be hitching a ride to Lake City to get some real non-packaged, non-freeze-dried food. Looks like we already have a few clouds starting to form. Hopefully it won't be quite like yesterday where we had 3 or maybe 4 hailstorms. I lost track after a while. It was a stormy day, but beautiful day to start. Well, we are now in the La Garita Wilderness, following this beautiful valley up. Lots of beaver handiwork in this valley. You can see all kinds of dams and lodges. Kind of cool to watch the little animal engineers do their thing. There's the trail ahead. Beautiful scenery in the La Garita Wilderness. So we're about mile 330. Body's held up really well, nothing really hurts or anything. I've gone almost 20 years blister free. Not this trip. This trip is a different story. This actually doesn't hurt. This is pretty new, this still hurts. You can see the kind of brown ring around it. It's becoming a callus. There's actually callus skin underneath. I didn't pop it. You don't want to pop your blisters because then they'll get infected and just re-blister. This one here though, that's gonna hurt for a few days. So this is my left foot. So you can see how this one's pretty yellow. It's turning to callus as well. The top part of this one is yellow. I got that about a week into the trail, just this teeny little spot. This one has grown by about 1 millimeter every day that I've worn a certain pair of socks. So I hate those socks. I hate them so much, I wrote a song. Socks, I hate you socks. You hurt my feet. You hurt my feelings. Socks, I hate you socks. You hurt my feet. You hurt my feelings. Not a bad place for some lunch. What are we having for lunch, babe?
Scrambled eggs with ham and peppers. We also have some potatoes.
As we gradually ascend the Cochetopa Creek Valley, it's very beautiful, surrounded by high peaks on both sides, but the forest is completely dead. There's only a few living trees in the entire valley. I'm pretty curious what this big mountain is center frame. It has really unusual rock formations and construction of the mountain itself. Welcome everybody to the San Juan Mountains. When you get to San Luis Pass, look to your right, there is the trail to San Luis Peak. Just 1.5 miles and 1,500 vertical feet. You need a notch of 14er. That's a quick way to do it. We have some miles to make tonight, so we'll see you all tomorrow. There's the mighty San Luis Peak. Look, it's a porcupine. Good morning, everybody, on a very chilly day 24. Today is Town Day. We are headed to Lake City. Behind our tent, the 14,000-foot peak, San Luis Peak. We have some miles to make so we can fill our bellies with restaurant food, so I will see you soon. Sunrise over the San Juans. There's where we're headed, towards Snow Mesa. Been really excited about visiting Snow Mesa ever since we started the trail. I love wide open places, and it doesn't get much more wide open than Snow Mesa. Snack time, eh, Lion?
Oh yeah.
What you munching on there?
Epic bar?
What kind?
Chicken bar.
Ah, nice. Look at that scenery. Not too shabby. Beavers are fascinating animals. Look at the dam they've constructed in this valley. It's holding back water about 4 or 5 feet deep. They built it with their teeth, their claws, and their tails. No tools. Nothing like lunch up on the Continental Divide. And nap time on the Continental Divide. Just despite being up at over 12,000 feet on the Continental Divide, it can get pretty hot up here in the sun. And on to Snow Mesa we go. This is Snow Mesa. It is a vast expanse of not much, but it is beautiful. Way off in the distance you can see tons of San Juan peaks. It's a little hazy today. I can just make out the Vestal group. There's not much snow left up on Snow Mesa this year. Summer of 2018, this is early August. Usually there'd be huge patches of snow on these hillsides here, and there's just a few teeny little patches. The biggest one is probably 20 feet across. It is nearly dry. There's Uncompahgre Peak on the right, and Wetterhorn Peak on the left. Well, we are 0.7 miles from the highway. We're gonna hitch a ride into Lake City, stuff ourselves silly, and sleep in a bed. See you guys later. Oh, Lion got some new boots.
Yeah.
Who sent those to you?
My brother.
Must be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
Check that out. Those are a far cry from those.
Look at that. It's like...
That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they're all shiny and colorful,
Oh my god.
and the
yeah.
sole is still attached to the boot.
Yeah.
It's a bonus.
I guess it's time to change mine.
Off with the old, in with the new.
Yep.
Man, those are pretty looking.
Oh my god, they feel tight. It still has some padding and cushion. Oh my god.
That's so nice.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so nice.
Looks like it's time for a resupply. There's our resupply box and the backpacks before we fill them up with food. I'm pretty sure that box is exactly as big as one of our backpacks. We're awfully close. There we go. There's some food. There's a day's food, another day's food. We even have helmets. We're gonna go do some climbing. Well, it's time to leave Lake City, and that is sad because it's a beautiful town.
Yeah, that was in my 20s. That was a long time ago. I was like 29, 30. I lived at Glenwood Springs now.
All right, we are back at Spring Creek Pass, day 25. We waited for almost an hour in Lake City before we got a hitch. Special thank you to Mother Teresa and Sam and the two cute puppy dogs in the back that we got a ride from. We really appreciate your help. Beautiful day today. It's kind of hot. It's really hot down in Lake City. It's got to be well into the 70s at least already. So, but there's a good breeze. Gonna make maybe 8 or 10 miles today. Hopefully find some water. It's really dry out here. But time to go make some miles. See y'all on the trail. Backpacks are a little heavy after the resupply. Man, it is blazing hot out here. Really sad to see all those dead forests as well, but you can also see the new baby trees starting to grow. So it's coming back, it's just gonna take time. It's still pretty smoky today. See some views a little bit. Still smell the smoke in the air. There's the trail up where we're headed. It's following this old Jeep track here. Looking back, you can see Snow Mesa up there on the right. That was some high and dry ground. Well, it is super smoky up here, but I still wanted to show you this view of Uncompahgre Peak. It is beautiful. See a lot of mountains from up here. I just wish I could see them a little more clearly. We found something new at the store. Bacon jerky. Yum. Let's open that stuff up. I'm not sure what this facility is up there, but it looks pretty cool with those big thunderheads behind it. Looks like whatever it is, it's running off solar panels. It should be broadcasting something. I don't know if it's a cell tower, radio tower. Pretty cool that it's solar powered though. Almost done with day 25.
Good morning, everyone. It is day 26. Beautiful day it is. Well, it's definitely getting cold at night now. It's frosted every night that I can remember for almost a week. Beautiful day though. Day 26. Head deep into the San Juan Mountains today. We're going to take a little detour, do a little mountaineering, a little scrambling in the Vestal Basin in a couple of days. So I'm very excited about that. But my cinnamon roll calls, and we also have some bacon jerky and some blueberry granola for breakfast. So it should be an outstanding breakfast. Also, I got new socks. My feet are very happy.
So we've had a tough time finding water this year. It's really dry in the San Juans. So this is our water for today. Doesn't that look delicious? Lion actually found a pretty good spot just downstream just a little bit here. Let's go check that out. Water is life. Can't go anywhere without it.
So now we are 6.9 miles away from the high point of the Colorado Trail, and it has 13,259 feet elevation.
Well, hello, Mr. Marmot. Beautiful valley down there. Center screen is the CT high point, and to the left of it is the Rio Grande Pyramid, sort of a sentinel of the San Juans. Never been there. Looks like a beautiful hike. So this is our lunch spot. Check this out. Nothing but San Juan mountain goodness. Hey, Lion.
Hey, Ryan.
What do you think of San Juan so far?
Oh, it's amazing.
Isn't it beautiful here?
It is beautiful.
Got to take the new socks off, let them dry. Keep the feet happy. There's my pack explosion. Lion's all packed up. There's the tripod. And Lion. Alright, this is what feet look like after almost 400 miles on the trail. Carrying a heavy pack and boots that fit pretty well, but not perfectly. Yes, my heel's kind of shredded, but Doesn't stop me from hiking. Some of these little alpine plants are already changing color, and they're absolutely beautiful when they do. Yeehaw! Get up here! Woo-hoo-hoo! High point of the Colorado Trail. 13,271. Awesome. That's a long hike to get here. There's the heart of the San Juans. Grenadiers, Chicago Basin peaks. Can't wait to show Lion Vestal Basin. I think it's one of the prettiest places on earth. Well, it is snowing outside. Beautiful. Technically it's grapple, which is like a snow pellet, but it's pretty cool. Actually feels really good. I was getting kind of hot. As we head down from the Colorado Trail high point, we're in this huge valley full of old mines and mine tailings. And one of the areas is just covered in wildflowers. I'm going to show you this here. There's so much fireweed it just colors the hillside pink and purple. And there's the trail ahead, up over that pass, down about 2.5 miles, and up another 2.5 and probably find ourselves a campsite. There are 3 moose down at the bottom of this drainage, one on the right side there, and 2 over here. Pretty good sized bull there. Yeah, he's not small. Listen to those coyotes howl. Well, I'm excited. We just made the top of that ridge, and finally off in the distance you can see Arrow Peak just peeking over that hill and Vestal Peak on its left. Just when you think you're in pristine wilderness, you look across the hillside and you realize it's covered in cows. Well, it was nice while it lasted. Well, good morning, everybody. Day 27 on the Colorado Trail. Beautiful camp spot. Cold again last night. We got a little rain in the middle of the night, but things still froze in the morning. Beautiful day in the San Juan Mountains. I'm so excited about the next couple days. Lion, you having trouble with that backpack?
It's so heavy.
Who's wearing who?
I don't know. I'm not sure anymore.
We sure do carry a lot of food, but damn, we eat good.
Man, this is heavy.
Yep.
Still heavy. Whew.
Well, I believe we are officially masters of the 9 a.m. start. We got a lot of chores done this morning. Took it easy, had a fabulous breakfast. I think we ate for almost an hour straight. We are so hungry. We have full-on hiker hunger. It's day 27, and yeah, we got the hunger. But time to go make some miles. Well, we are out of one valley and into the next. Well, since it rained a little last night and we had heavy condensation, figured we'd take a minute to stop and dry out the tent, eat, dry out the socks, eat some more, and have a snack. My tripod makes a really nice drying rack. That pass right there is our next pass, and that is also on the Continental Divide. Well, it looks like we're going to get our usual San Juan afternoon thunderstorms. It's about 11:30 now. Should have them about an hour, hour and a half.
I don't want to go uphill anymore. Look.
Yeah, we've done a lot of uphill, haven't we?
We still have lots of uphills today. It's like uphill, downhill, and I'm so tired of that. I'm literally tired.
Hello, Elk. Look at that guy run up that hill. He's big. There's 3 more below him. Something's spooky.
So normally we only set up the tent at night, but instead of taking the risk and going over a pass, we figured we'd set it up in the saddle and ride out the storm. Good decision. Gotta keep my lions safe.
Yeah, it's hailing outside. I'm really glad we're inside the tent. The only thing worse than getting out of a warm tent when it's cold outside once in a day is having to do it twice. Well, I'm glad that hail was on the tent and not on our faces on top of the mountain. There's a weasel right there. Look at this. Well, our little thunderstorm cleared all the smoke out. It was starting to get really smoky again. You could smell it and taste it, and of course it was ruining all the views. Now it's crystal clear. How about that? Look at this marmot. He's so plump, he's just folded right over the rock. I think that's the fattest marmot I've ever seen in my whole life. In any good movie, it's supposed to be about the plot, about the people, about the storyline. But man, I can't stop filming these mountains. They are amazing. Look, it's another little weasel. Look at all the flowers and plants on this hillside. This is gorgeous. We're walking up Stony Pass, little jeep road. And the hillside above is just plastered in wildflowers. Look at these. Wow. Aha, we are now in the Weminuche Wilderness. Colorado's finest. Well, in case you needed a few, we found you some sheep. Holy sheep, man. And that's where the shepherd lives. Got a big old cabin tent down there.
So this is literally the view from inside the tent. Yep, pretty much a perfect campsite. But it was a cold campsite. We're over 12,500 feet, and everything had frost on it before we even went to bed last night. So we're all packed up, ready to go on day 28, 4 weeks on the trail. And I realize, where's my baseball hat? And I think to myself, the tent was kind of large when I rolled it up. Yeah, it's right in there. Yeah, look, there's a door. A little hat. There's my hat. Now we can go hiking.
So Lion, what are your initial impressions of Arrow Peak up close?
It looks high.
What's up, Lion?
Oh, I'm having fun.
So you're liking your first mountaineering trip?
Yep. Woo!
Yeah, atta girl.
Yeah!
End of the trail.